All right, we're gonna start on our back, hands down, and I want you to think about arcing your spine and then lowering it down. So just think about that low back arcing and lowering down. So you really know what it feels like to have that low back down onto the mat. And then keep that low back onto the mat and just walk your feet out and in. Walk out and in while focusing on keeping that low back pressed onto the mat. Keep going, just walking out and in. Only focus is keeping that low back onto your mat. Good. And then the next time that you walk your feet out, stay there with that low back pressed onto the mat. Bring that chin into your chest, extend your arms out long. Take your legs out, start pumping Pilates 100. If you need to, you can bend your knees. Just focus on that low back pressing onto the mat. That's our main focus. Keep that chin tucked into your chest. Pump. Good. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and reach your right arm and then your left arm. Alternate, reach right arm, left arm. Try to keep that chin into the chest. Focus on that low back, pressing onto the mat. Right arm, left arm. Imagine somebody's just pulling your fingers, reaching. Good, another 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, come to center. Take your right leg, walk your hands up your right leg, hug it in, and switch. Left leg, hug, and switch. Start with your toes pointed. Hug, and switch. Good. Keep going. Try to reach that nose to the knee. And then start flexing your feet. Flex your feet, same thing. Hug, and switch. Feet flexed. Good, 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Both legs straight up. Hands onto the ground. Tuck your thumbs under your seat for a little bit of support. Bring those knees into the chest. Lengthen out long. Bring up, knees in. Lengthen out. Think of just like a circular type of motion, up and in. If you want added challenge, bring that chin into your chest. Good, 20 more seconds and then we'll switch direction. Good, keep working on lengthening those legs. Focus on that low abdominal area. And then the next time that your legs are up, lower them down, bring the knees into the chest and up. So just reverse that same thing as before. The direction is just going to be the opposite as before. If you feel it in your neck, lower your head down. Good, keep going, 15 more seconds. Right now we're gonna add something else. When your legs lower at an angle, open up wide, bring them together, knees in. Lengthen out together, open wide, close them to come up. Lengthen, open, close to come up, knees in. Lengthen. Good, keep breathing. Inhale when you lengthen out, exhale when you crunch it in. And the next time that your legs lengthen out, we're just gonna lower and lift. Long legs, lower up and down. Good, squeeze that core. Keep thinking about that low back pressing onto the mat. Breathe. Ten more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both legs with your feet flat onto the ground. We're gonna take a few bridges. So grab your ball, place it in between your thighs, extend your arms so your fingertips just barely touch your heels. Push your heels into the ground, extend those knees out to the other end of the room, and then just start slowly going down and up. Kind of like we did when we started. Go down, press that low back in, come up. Little arc in your spine is okay, but just push into your heels so you feel it more in the glutes. A little bit in that low back. All right, in 10 seconds, we're just gonna stay up and pulse that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, keep those hips up, squeeze your glutes, little pulses into your ball. Focus on those hips staying up, pushing your heels into the ground. Keep pulsing. Good. All right, 10 more seconds of pulsing, and then we're gonna do little sways to the right and the left while we stay up in our bridge and push into our heels. So keep pulsing, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and sway to the right, to the left. Hey Neha, thanks for joining. All right, right and left, just sway, but push into your heels. You'll feel more of the weight go to the right and then to the left. Little hip shifts, see if you can get your hip into it. Keep pushing into your heels. We're just swaying right and left. Keep those hips as high as you can, plugging in towards your heels. And you're also working the low abdominal, and you should start feeling those glutes if you haven't already. Another 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center, lift and lower the heels. Just your heels, your hips are staying lifted. Good, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep both heels lifted, squeeze your glutes up as high as you can, pulse into that ball. If you don't have the ball, just little flutters through the legs. Hips stay nice and high, heels lifted. Good. Try to squeeze up a little bit higher. 10 more seconds, then we're gonna lower and lift. In 5, 4, 3, 2, lower vertebrae by vertebrae, and then right before that tailbone touches, come high as you can. Slowly imprint into the mat and then right back up. Good, keep going. 20 more seconds. Good, 10 more seconds, almost there. Keep squeezing up high when you come up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your hips all the way down. Take that ball out of the way. Get your right leg. Left leg is just going to hover, or you could have the option to lower it all the way onto the ground or bend it. So the challenging is to let it hover. Right leg, hug it in, and then push it out. Hug it in, push it out. Hug in, push it out. Hug, push. And you should really start to feel this in those low abs. That momentum of pushing it is giving added resistance. Don't let it fall to the floor. You're gonna bring it right back up. Just boomerang it up. Good, 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Hold on to that left leg. Hug it in, push it away. Hug, push it away. If your neck is tired, you can lower your neck down. Remember, modification is your right leg seated onto the ground, whether it's long or bent. Good, keep going, 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Both legs up. Flex your feet. We're gonna come right up the elevator. Hips up, lower down. Both hips up, lower down. Try to go straight up like you're coming up an elevator. The legs shouldn't come over the head like this. You should just try to keep them straight up. The slower you can go, the better. Good, 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. All right, keep those feet flexed, heels together, toes apart. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can. We're just gonna lower down and up, down and up with that chin into your chest, unless you feel it in your neck, and then lower your head down. Good, keep breathing. 15 more seconds. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to touch the toes together, heels out to the corners of the room. Tuck those thumbs under your seat for support, chin into the chest, lower down and up. Good, you should start feeling this a little bit more in the outer oblique area. Good. Working on keeping those legs straight. Keep gluing your big toes together, heels apart. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Quick drink of water. And then if you have a ring, go ahead and get your ring. Did you guys read your email about water challenge? Water challenge is starting tomorrow, the first day of October. Always water is important, but now we're gonna make it into a group challenge. So if you have that ring, good. Place your feet on the inside of the ring. Let your arms come out into a T position, and we're just gonna tick-tock over to the right, look to the left, and then switch other way. Look the opposite direction that your legs are going. Try to keep your legs straight. But really focus on your spine, staying long. Exhale when you lower the legs down. Inhale to bring back to center. Good, use those hands pressing into the ground to help you counterbalance. $15 more seconds, and then we're gonna stay to the right and pulse out our rings. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time that your legs are over to the right side, hover there and pulse out that ring. Make sure you're looking the opposite direction of your legs. Pulse it out. Good, keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and move them over to the left. Look to the right. Pulse out, 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Knees into your chest. Rock yourself up into a seated position. Grab your ball. If you have a ball. If you don't have a ball, don't worry. Neha, did you still not pump up your ball? Okay, well, it's gonna make it easier once you have it. You know what the ball is like. So it's just gonna make it easier. Okay, yeah, use a pillow if you don't have a ball. All right, inhale those arms all the way up. Exhale, reach it over to the right side and up. Exhale to the left and up. Just alternate. For an added challenge, try to lift the opposite leg that you're twisting. So if you're twisting to the left, lift right, and vice versa. Try to straighten those arms out. Squeeze through the shoulders, through the inner arms. And the next time that you twist over to the left, stay here, pulse. Pulse that ring. See if you can keep that right leg lifted. Look behind that left shoulder. Keep pulsing. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, other side. Stay there. And we're just going right into it. Same thing, other side. Pulse. Look behind that right shoulder. Stretch out the arms, stretch out the left leg. Ten more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into the center. We'll take the pillow or the ball behind your upper back. So it's not going to be like a pillow, but just think of it right below. If you did have a pillow, where that would be. Extend your legs out as long as you can, so we can focus on this low back pressing into the mat. Really want to isolate the low back area. And just keep those legs long. Start pulsing into that ring. Really think about your form. And maybe don't even pulse. Maybe just squeeze. Unless you feel like you need to pulse to keep your engagement. Keep bringing that chin into your chest. Low back presses down. Now see if you can float just your right leg. And give me just little circles without letting that low back move off of mat. Really focus on making that circle shape with your foot. Concentrating on pulling that low back into the mat. Stretching out those arms, squeezing through the inner arms. And reverse those leg circles, really isolating through that core, move through the hip, squeeze the inner arms. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Stretch out that left side, keep squeezing your ring. And then just isolate hip, long leg, keep squeezing that ring. Draw that low back into the mat. Good, keep circling this direction. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse that direction of your circles. Good, 10 more seconds. Keep stretching out those arms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Take this ball out of the way for right now. Take both legs over to the right side. Come onto your forearm. And we're just going to extend that top leg with our ring there. Pulse through that shoulder, through this inner arm right here, into the hip. And you should also be getting a little bit of engagement through the side transverse oblique core muscles. Good, keep pressing in opposing directions. Don't let the arm or the leg relax the whole time. We're just pulsing into the stretch and strength. Good, 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Go ahead and release the ring for now. And we're going to stay onto that forearm. Stretch out your top arm and then reach up toward your toe. Stretch out, reach up. Now we're gonna do an alternate. Reach out, tuck it in, reach out, stretch it up. Reach out, elbow to knee, reach out, stretch it up. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Take your top hand right in front of your navel. Bottom hand behind your head. Let's go no ball this time. Push up and down. Good, 15 more seconds. And 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Switch sides. If you want to grab a quick drink on your way. Find that ring. Come onto your forearm. Float that top leg. Start pulsing. Squeeze the shoulder, squeeze the hip. Keep your arm nice and long. And just little pulses while you keep engaged through the shoulder and hips. And your core is working here too. Squeeze that core. Good, 15 more seconds. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Go ahead and take that ring away. Your top hand right in front, bottom hand behind your head. Push it up. We're a little bit out of order. It's okay, I'll go back to the other stretching out ones. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. All right, stretching out this top arm, reach up to the leg. Stretch out, reach up. Okay, we're gonna start adding our crunch, lengthen, and lengthen up. So elbow to knee, and then up. Try to bring the arm on the outside of the leg, not on the inside, you'll get tangled. Fifteen more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Okay, we have a 5-minute plank. If you can't, I see Neha shaking her head. This is the last day of our plank challenge. If you can't do the whole 5 minutes, just, like come into a down dog and then back into your plank, or bring your knees down. So you can move around. I'm gonna unmute. Can talk about our days. Okay. So whenever you're ready, I'll tell you when we're officially starting. If you don't want to do the plank, if you're afraid you're going to hurt yourself, then you can just come into a hollow belly and hold that. All right, are we ready? Time is official now. So the whole day, I was watching them trim a tree in my neighbor's yard. It was really hard for me to focus on working because it's a really, really big tree. Like, that tree is probably as old as the house, and the house was built in 1950. I was watching all of the wildlife because I feed the birds around here. So they're not quite sure what to do. And the squirrels. I'm pretty sure there was about a dozen squirrels who lived in that tree. I'm still seeing about half a dozen squirrels around, but I'm sure there's some other ones that had to find a new home. Okay, we're 1 minute in.
There's no way.
That was like pretty much the entirety of my story. First they trimmed the limbs, then they had to bring a crane in. All right, keep breathing. That was not the timer. I'm not quite sure what ding that was, but we still have about 3 more minutes to go. All right, we're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Oh, I'm starting to shake.
All right, I'm signing off. Good luck.
Okay, bye, Neha.
Bye.
2.5 minutes. We're halfway. Two minutes to go. One and a half minutes. Almost there. 1 minute. So close. Forty seconds. $30. 20. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.